So why the electrolytes?
A real Boston winner. TB12. Winners do winning things. Let's go. It's July 21st, Wednesday. We are heading from the hotel to Fenway Park. Came up the night early. That was a good decision, Bobby, coming up the night early, because the drive up to Boston is never fun. So we got it out of the way last night. Now we're going to the William Reavis panel discussion at Fenway Park. Never spoke at Fenway, so I can check that off the bucket list. Not that it was on there, but pretty cool. William Reavis, by the way, is the exclusive real estate brokerage of the Red Sox. So I think that's why we're getting the space there. It's been quite some time since the events, the speaking events, the panels, the fireside chats have been going on. You see them coming back, pretty consistently now here in the end of the summer and going into the fall. There's a whole bunch of them scheduled for the fall. So it's exciting to see a whole bunch of people. I get a lot out of being able to network with real estate professionals from all over at the top of their business, and as much value as hopefully I'm going to provide to them, I know I'm going to get a whole bunch of value back, so I'm looking forward to it.
Back in January 2018, we had a promise from one Gary Vaynerchuk that he would moderate the guest call, and that day has finally come. He is going to be guest moderating, not once, not twice, but 3 calls next week starting on Monday, July 26th. That's right, Gary V for 3 calls. What do they say in baseball, Bobby? 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strikes, you're out.
You're out.
1, 2, 3 calls from Gary V next week on the 5 a.m. call community. Nobody did anything great on their own. I don't care who they are. Michael Phelps, great swimmer, individual swimmer. The minute he gets out of the pool, he's talking to his nutritionist, he's talking to his swim coach. He's got 3, 4, 5 coaches. He's got a team around him. Everybody needs a team around him. So I've put together my 2 big takeaways on building that team, whether you're the individual agent or you're going for the mega team. It's going to be accountability and acknowledgement. These are, no matter what you do, anything you're going to build great in business, it's going to be those 2 things, accountability and acknowledgement. So accountability, number 1, for yourself. You've got to have personal accountability. You've got to have integrity with yourself if you're going to expect anybody around you to do anything great for you or with you. So personal routines. What's in your calendar? It better stay in your calendar. These little Google or whatever calendar that you're using, these little blocks, they can move around, right? So if you say you're going to do something that day and you've got to run out for a showing, I'm going to make my calls 2 to 4. Boom, I've got a showing. You're going to move that time block to 4 to 6, and you're going to commit to your calls. You're going to have integrity with yourself. Having accountability is having integrity with yourself. For me, it starts in the morning. So I get up. You don't have to get up early to have accountability. That's totally not true. You got to do whatever works for yourself. I get up super early and I start my morning routine. Doesn't work for everybody. I got single mothers on my team. Doesn't work for them. They've got to get up. They've got to take care of their kids. Our top producers are single mothers because they've got a serious drive in the hours that they have in the day. They're accountable and they're focused on their business. But for me, I'm super lucky. I can get up early, have a powerful morning routine. Whatever the start to your days, if it's at 8 o'clock, have a consistent routine. Have a perfect day that you're shooting for so you can free everything else up. Business plans. This is another level of accountability. Not when you write a business plan and put it on a Word document somewhere in Dropbox. It's when you share it with people. When you say to your manager, hey, here's my business plan, here's what I'm committed to doing this year, and you take it the next level. You go out and build a vision board, and you say to your spouse, you say to your kids, here's my whole entire vision board, my business plan visually, so we can do it together. We can cut out the little magazine, print out from Google all the pictures, the trip we want to do, the car we want to buy, the house we want to do, the student loan we want to pay off, whatever. And you guys are going to hold me accountable to it. My vision board is 3 layers. It's everything my wife wants at the top because that's the most important. Let's keep that real, right? It's going to be at the top. Everything that our family wants to do is in the middle, right? The things we want, right? The stuff, the crap. But what's going to be at the bottom? The numbers. Because at the end of the day, we got to put up numbers if we want all that stuff. So the foundation is at the bottom. How many calls do I gotta make? How many agents do I gotta impact? How much money do I gotta make? How much money do I gotta save? How much money do I invest? That's gotta be at the bottom. But that's gotta be up in visual for me, right? My business plan gets visual, it's in the house. And when I go back from Naples to Connecticut, I fold it up like 5 ways, slide it into my backpack. It's all like, by the end of the year, it's all falling apart. But it's up there every year. My daughter looks at it, she's 4.5 years old. My wife looks at it. Like, this is going to be something that we're focused on as a family, so that when I come home at 9 o'clock at night, it's not like, what the heck, I wish you were here helping me, I'm dying over here with the 2 girls. Of course, those conversations will happen from time to time, but we've got a plan. We're building our future. We're in it together. We're a true partnership because we put that in as a plan at the beginning of the year. That's our business plan. So a business plan isn't just about how many conversations you're going to have. You got to go deeper on your business plan, and you got to share it with people so that you have accountability. Masterminds. This is a mastermind that we meet with every single week. Again, weekly works. This is Thursdays at 10:30, every single Thursday at 10:30. All of these individuals are top producers in their market. The 9th guy from New York City, he's our least accountable guy because he's always complaining about the Wi-Fi between the buildings and all this stuff. But we get on every single week, and it's no emotion. Hey, this is going on in my life. Okay, cry it out. Now let's get the solution. This is a solution meeting every single week. Who's got the most dramatic thing that happened to them this week? Talk about what's not working. Now let's all get a solution and let's fix it. I mean, people go deep in this thing, but it's another layer of accountability. Hey, if you don't maintain a certain level of business, you're out of the group. Find people that are going to surround you, that are going to talk to you like that. Hey, you're out of this mastermind if you don't hit this number. Let's make a commitment to do this, or I'm kicking you out. Your excuse that they canceled school, my kids are on Zoom, put the kid to bed, make the calls. Wake up early, make the calls. Figure out at lunch, somebody's going to watch the kids, make the calls. You committed. Now, if you knew you couldn't meet the commitment, don't make the commitment, right? These are commitments. Now we're here to support. Nothing goes outside the group. Everything stays inside the group. It's a safe place, and we're here to support. Okay, how can we help you recommit and actually get it done? Can somebody in the group step up? I'll watch your kid for an hour. Let's make the calls. Your meetings should not be, I've got 10 new listings, and let's go around the room and talk about everybody's listings and buyer needs. Like, that's what Yammer's for, and Slack and these types of tools, and the MLS, for crying out loud, okay? You can just look at the hot sheet every single day. Your meetings should start with the culture that you're trying to build. We're the hardest working team for ourselves, for our families, and for our clients, in that order. That's how we start every single meeting. In that order. If we're not investing in ourselves, we're going to be no good to our spouse, to our kids. We're going to be half-baked for them. And if we're half-baked for them, what the heck are we giving to our clients? So we start every single meeting like that. And we talk about our number one core value. Be better today than you were yesterday. Then we talk about accountability. And then 2 people every single meeting stand up and share a message about somebody else on the team and what they showcased for core values over the last 30 days. And then it just keeps, those 2 people then get to go the next week. And everything in our meeting is future paced, right? We're not talking about the past. The listing you just got's in the past. Congratulations, go sell it. Let's go, sell it. Let's talk about what we're doing in the future. Acknowledge all the great things that are going on around you, all the great work by people that are helping you get to where you want to go, and your meetings are going to be super impactful. So that's what I've got, accountability and acknowledgement. I'm telling you right now, if you're a single agent, please go out there, get an assistant, get somebody to start working with you. Nobody's ever done anything great alone, but do it in your way. It can be a single agent. You've got plenty of support here. It can be a small team, media team, mega team, whatever your style is. Just get some people to work with you.